There are other ways of knowing. That is something that I believe. For example, consider the love that my wife has for me. If any one of you challenged me to prove it, I'm not sure what I would do, because I don't really think I could. I mean, I would sit there and say, well, look, I mean, consider our life and look at what she has done for me here and there, and here's our story. But I would essentially be telling you a story, and I would be relaying a set of experiences to you, right? That would either be convincing or not, right? But I wouldn't be able to prove it. And yet, I don't know that any one of you would challenge me that I don't really know that my wife loves me, right? So there are different kinds of ways of knowing. And so even as a scientist, as I pursue reason and logic, I'm well aware the entire time that there are other ways of knowing and other ways of shaping my identity. The third and final aspect of my identity that I'll share is something that is wrapped up within the person of Christ. In my own spiritual journey during my years at Cornell, I studied many different faith traditions, including Christianity. And the hero of that story is a naked and disfigured and seemingly pathetic man on a cross. It seemed to me the antithesis of a hero at first. But what I would learn is that in the cross, Jesus was turning upside down my notions of power. See, you and I would think about exercising power by exerting our perceived superiority or authority, often by force, on the world. But it seemed as though he was laying his life down for the world. In other words, it wasn't that he was powerless to stop what was happening to him, but it was that this is how far he would go to exercise his power to make things new. As a Christian, and one who claims to follow in the way of Christ, I am also called to live a life of self-sacrifice for the benefit of others. Now, let's be clear, I don't always live up to that calling, but it really does shape the way that I think about who I am.